Good evening to you and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of the Golden Lap series. You may be able to tell I'm recording immediately after the last race where we got yet another podium with George Bregman, the absolute beast that is George Bregman, running the show for us this season. He has got 4 podiums. I'm not joking. A DNF in the first race when Tristan Lupe unfortunately lost control of the car. We said our goodbyes. Bregman has stepped up since then with a 2nd place and then 3 third place finishes in a row. Series has been doing work for the team, trying to pick up points where we can. I think we are going to have to accept that the second half of this season is all about George Bregman fighting for podiums and potentially wins. And with Piet Series, we've just got to focus on points. We don't need to push him too much. We just need him to finish and get points. And that's it. Got to keep that mindset in play. We go to Monaco next. We build a car first. So, the natural upgrade for Bregman's car, where is it? It's kind of the chassis. It really is. We're going to build a new one. It's going to cost us 7, but if it's not sabotaged, it's a 3,000 performance. I don't know if it is sabotaged. We give it to Bregman and then we give the other one over. That increases. Look at that. It's 100 points different again, but it's 28.35. It's really, really good. Are we going to build new steering? I think we are at some point. I don't think we need to build a new engine. But I think we can give that another upgrade. That's all we're going to do. We're going to click continue and no sabotage. So Bregman has got a part that is outright 3,000. Would you believe it? Look at it. Outright 3,000. One heck of a car beneath our George Bregman. Let's see what we can do here. If we manage to get pole position, we did last time. If you missed it, go check it out. George Bregman put it on pole in a rainy qualifying session. Performed absolutely brilliantly. They're both in the zone here for this first lap. Bregman setting purple sectors as we would expect him to. In fact, we should probably be sending Bregman out first. So that's what we'll do from this next lap onwards. Woods is setting purple sectors, as is Maldonado. So Bregman goes fastest. Woods then beats that. And then will Maldonado beat that? He will not. That's where we're looking right now. Bregman in 2nd, and we need to tune him up and send him out. Okay, steering is by far the... Oh, maybe we should have built for steering here. I don't know. We went for the chassis upgrade because the steering is pretty strong. It's not the best. 23 off of that one is not the best. Risky, rewarded. And that was 28. So even then, not the best for Series either. And as we know, Monaco is all about qualifying. It's all about the Saturday. Bregman's come out behind one of the Chapmans. I hope it's not going to hinder him too much, but I think it has. They released right in front of him. He does go fastest, but I think he's left some time out there. I'll be honest. I think he's left some time out there. I think Bregman now should be the fastest car out there. I don't know that for certain. Not for certain, but I think he's out there. Okay, that was 6. That's good. 7, not so good. 13 total, plus 15. Okay, 30, no, 28. Wow. Plus 2, good. Okay, so 4, good. 10, 14, lovely. 5, that's just, come on now. I'm going to stop counting when it does that. Out Bregman goes in a bit of clean air. Not a lot, but those cars, actually, all of those cars look like they're on their in-lap, so they should all move out the way, and then Bregman gets an easy. Wow, Maldonado, big lap time from him. 1:57. Pretty good. Bregman now into the clear air. Let's go. He's not fully focused, however, which is a bit of a letdown. And he's putting in white sectors because of it. So he's not going to improve. However, Cilliers from 9th goes up to 6th. Good performance. I think Cilliers would do relatively well here today in this race. Again, because it's so narrow and overtaking is going to be so tough. So if he can put his car higher up on the grid, he's got a better chance. We've got to do steering, but those are just horrible numbers. Yeah, look at that. That's just horrible. Terrible numbers. We've got to try and focus on the steering, but it's just... Yeah. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. These numbers are just, again, they're very not very nice. That's better. Good. And you don't get many laps out here because it's such a long lap. You're only going to get 5, maybe 6 if you're lucky. Maldonado looks like he is improving. Although there is a... Oh, no. Bregman somehow got in front of him and slowed him down. A little bit crazy. He's putting in green sectors. Is it going to be enough? I don't think it's going to be enough. It's much closer. Within half a second. Cilliers still in 6th, trying to do his best. The numbers are not working with us. We've got 2 laps to go. Got to try and get pole. I mean, look at this. This is just awful. Really not playing fair on those numbers today. Not helping us out even a little bit. Which is all we need. We just need a little bit of luck to go our way. If we can somehow get pole again. I mean, Bregman's stuck behind again. Is it going to slow him down a lot? Green sectors are going in, but not purple. And he's lost a lot of places here. He's going to go back up to 3rd. But again, look, I mean, we're just behind the Lebrons. Cilliers back up to 6th. 1 lap to go. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Oh, brilliant. Okay, that does it. That's good. Okay. We've got a very well-balanced car here. But look, Maldonado, 315, 3145, 3100, 3150. Oh, just absolutely crazy levels. We need to tune up and send him out. That was brilliant. As was that. And that's the golden tune over there on the steering. Of course, it's Monaco. Your handling is probably your most important. Maybe your aero as well. Look, I mean, look at the amount of hairpins up here, you know. It is slightly different to regular Monaco. So how does regular Monaco go? Regular Monaco, you do have that. Then you don't... That's incorrect. There's no chicane there. It kind of loops round a lot more. Then it's... So it's kind of like this. Like, you know, this isn't really there. It goes like that. kind of go up the hill, through the bumps, and then like that. Bregman's doing white sectors, unfortunately. Not focusing up. He's going to start from third by the looks of it. However, Cilliers might get himself up a couple of places. Let's see what he's doing. Then it goes into, the hairpin. So you kind of go, yeah, that's correct. It almost like from here to here just connects up with a big curve. And then you go like that. And then down and then through the tunnel. So it kind of goes like that, there, there, there. Then through the tunnel down to the chicane. Then it goes like that, doesn't it? It kind of goes across. I can't remember what those turns are called, however. Okay, Bregman gets to fourth. Morstan putting in a cracking lap for the Chapman. Wow. What is Woods doing down there? It was a really weird quali. And at the end there, I kind of lost interest, started talking about the real Monaco track. It was a weird quali. Well done to Tim Morstan. Really good performance. Paul Woods, not so good. Cilliers, pretty good. Really, really close to his teammate. Okay, so of course, we're both going to push from the start here. Let's put Cilliers onto the hard tyre, however. Oh, that's helpful. Let's see what we can do from the start. Here we go, guys. 4 lights, 5 lights, and let's go. What on earth? How has DuPont got ahead? Nope, Bregman's got him back. And then he's got past Holgersen. Now he's looking at second position. Morstan just in front. Go on. We're letting Maldonado get away, however. He's already 3.5 down the road. Go on, Bregman. You've got to get him. We are pushing. Everyone's pushing. Bregman's in the zone, pushing on this lap. Brilliant. So is Cilliers. Brilliant. We are 3 and 6 right now, but we could end the lap 2 and 4. It's going to be tough. Look at that. That's another overtake attempt. Not able to get him. Got to get past him. And if we don't, then we'll go for the pit stop. We've lost out to Holgersen. How comes Holgersen's got past us easily? And now we go calm it down. And if Holgersen gets past Morstan easily, just like that, and now the Lebrans will run off down the road, and we are back where we started. 4th and 5th. Scratch that. 6th. Cilliers lost it in that hairpin. Come on, guys. We've got to be better than this. Come on. Times 2 speed it is. We've just lost more positions. Our drivers need to be better at defending. They really do. If Morstan can keep us behind for the first 3 laps in a car that is, obviously doing well around Monaco, but we know is not as strong as our car, we need to be able to defend the Ezzolinis. We've just got to. It's not good enough. Okay, good work from Cilliers. He's got all the way back up to DuPont. Probably won't be able to get him easily. Let's now push with Bregman. Try and catch up to Woods and Morstan, knowing that all of this squabbling behind is just giving the Lebrans what they want. Just giving them more space. We've lost another position in that hairpin again. Our steering. Maybe it's our steering. We now run 6 and 7. Okay, so what I'm currently thinking of is an idea of potentially just leaving Cilliers out as long as possible in the hope that he can slow down the cars in front of him by making his car as wide as possible. But I really don't see that as a viable option because defensively, especially at this hairpin here, the Princess's hairpin, we just have not been good enough. We haven't been able to defend our position. So almost makes me think that's not even a viable option, which kind of sucks. Okay, so I think Cilliers pushes on maybe a tad and we'll pit one more time. The rain is going to come back, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be wet tires, wet weather tires. It may just be that there's a bit of water on track, but not enough to really change performance all that much. So let's bring Bregman in on this lap now. Put him onto the mediums. No, put him onto the hards. And then if that rain does persist and we need to go into wet weather, we can. If it doesn't, it's fine. We'll just go onto the softs at the end of the race. And that'll be the plan. Cilliers just hangs on for as long as possible. If there's yellow flags, blah, 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 whatever there is, we'll try and deal with it. But this is not the race we envisioned from 4th and 5th. Losing positions, not holding out where we need to be. And yeah, just overall, we needed Bregman to get ahead of Morstan. And he just wasn't able to do that. He wasn't able to get the overtake done. And that's a problem. So now Cilliers will try and chase down DuPont. And Bregman will just sit in behind LaRousse in a bit of traffic. It's tough. It's tough. It's not going to be easy to make overtakes. We know that. This track is not good for it. Holgerson makes a stop, easily comes out in second. We're still behind LaRousse, having pitted Bregman early, obviously. Getting him into some traffic. Well, not a lot of traffic, maybe a bit of traffic. But the idea was to hopefully put him into a gap where he can drive a little bit faster. Wow, Cilliers just... No, he didn't. It said he overtook Woods. He didn't. But this is partly what I was saying. If Cilliers can keep Woods behind him now, and the other Ezzolini of DuPont, it will bring Bregman back into it. Bregman's now got a bit of empty air. He's running in 8th. It's all about just trying to catch up to Lovera and the cars in front, whoever's pitting. Never mind. Cilliers got overtaken once again in the hairpin. Yeah. Monaco is handling. We know that. You've got to be tight on your handling. Our car is not that bad though. Let's be honest, our car is not that bad that this is happening on the regular. It shouldn't be. However, Bregman is doing his best. He's doing his best to try and get himself back involved. And Cilliers obviously hasn't pitted yet, so we know there's a chance of him kind of holding people up and getting Bregman back up the pitch. Up the pitch? On the track. Up the rankings. Up the positions. Too much cricket. Too much football manager. Okay, Bregman gets a position on Lovera in the pit stops. That's fine. That's expected. Can Bregman now catch up to Morstan? The gap is 6 seconds. We just keep an eye on that. Okay, so Cilliers is in front. I'm just going to slow this down for a second. Oh, I think it would be advantageous to let Bregman through past Cilliers when he catches up. He's 3 seconds behind right now, 2.9. In fact, let's just make it easy. With a pit stop here, it'll be one more lap. 2.4. Because I don't think we're going to stretch those tyres out to make it a one stop. There's no real point. Let's be honest. The cars ahead of us are already ahead of us. We're not gaining anything by keeping them out any longer now. The idea was if maybe Cilliers could let him through now, then let Bregman get going. Yeah, okay, cool. They just did their swap. And he comes into the pits, and we let Bregman go to try and chase down Morstan. He's lost about 8 seconds there. The Brans are having a race out on their own. Then it's kind of like the Ezzolinis are. And then Morstan is putting his Chapman quite high up the pitch, up the track. And then it's just about Bregman and... Well, Bregman and Morstan for that 5th position. Can Bregman catch him up? And we are also looking at what is the forecast going to be over here. I think potentially the medium tire was the better option for Series, but it's okay. It would be super helpful if he could just block these guys off. Wouldn't be very fair because he's being lapped, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. He's in the zone, so it's not really easy for him. He's not being lapped. He should be letting him through. Even though he's also doing the lapping on Edwards in 18th. But yeah, okay, there we go. He's just been lapped by Maldonado. Yeah, a bit of a weird one. Okay, we're still waiting on the... Still waiting on this here. Is it going to keep getting rainy? Bregman in the zone is still a little bit further off. Let's give him the push. The gap is 4 seconds. 3.8, 3.6, 3.2. He's eating up the asphalt, the tarmac, the road. Now he is in behind him. We can stop burning now because we're in behind. We've gained the time. But getting the overtake done is what's going to be the problem. And it is going to be wet tyres. It is going to be wet tyres. Trying to think here. Trying to think, what can we do to get Bregman past Morstan? Well, the only option really is an undercut if we can't get the position outright on track. When we push, we're able to close the gap. You know, we got up right onto his gearbox, but then it's impossible, almost, it seems, for our cars to get past. So it might have to be an undercut or something like that. Gonna give him another push here. I want to see that gap come back down. Maldonado's already gone on the inters. Are you... What? That seems incredibly early. He must be losing time. If I don't see these lap times higher, I'm going to be shocked. He must be losing time. He's on inters on what is nearly a bone-dry track. It's only just started raining. What is Holgerson going to do? Holgerson's gone onto the inters as well. Do they know something I don't? How can they possibly have the inters already? It makes very little sense to me. Let's see if their last lap does come down into like the... I don't really get it. I want to see what their laps are coming out as. If they're not coming out crazy high, I'll be very surprised. They're not. They're genuinely not. They're genuinely able to put in lap times. Well, that's interesting. The field closes up. We all get free pit stops. I can't push them. This is what I mean. I can't push them. On the red flag, I need... Oh, you should be able to push your car. It's not full wet. It is going to be inters by the time... Oh, I didn't do the repair. Oh, no, I didn't do the repair. Bregman didn't get a repair. Can I fix it? I can't fix it. Oh, Bregman, I'm sorry. Cilier's actually got himself... They've gone onto the soft tyre now. What is happening? They went onto Inters. I do not understand. I'll be honest, guys. I do not understand what is going on with the other teams and their decisions. But, look, I guess that's why they're winning races and I'm not. Bregman, you've got to get past Morstan. You've got to make some overtakes, buddy. That's all it is. You've got to make some overtakes. Cilier's is running a cracking race, but how are these cars in front running on the softs? It's only going to get wetter. They are going to run. They've got to lose time. It's getting wetter. They've got a pit stop. Cilier's is going to be leading the Grand Prix. But by how much? And how long can he survive on those tyres? I don't know. Or we need a yellow flag. A yellow flag would do us incredibly well. Because it would allow us to get our Inters to the end. When all these cars ahead of us are going to have to go onto the Inters at some point. I can't see the soft tyre lasting that long. They're going to have to pit stop. And we're going to get positions. Cilier's is running really nicely. Just, keeping to it. This is not how I expected this race to go. But it's going well. It's going really well. Bregman is got to get past Morstan. Come on, we need you. There we go. There we go. Bregman. DuPont is next. Are they losing time? Because Cilier's is somehow up into second now. They're still not pitting. They must be losing time on their dry tyres. They are. They absolutely are. Cilier's. Why the heck did they go onto the soft tyre? I do not know. We need a yellow flag. If we can get a yellow flag from somewhere, while all these cars come into... They are losing so much time and they're still not pitting. Look at their laps. They're doing 224s, 228s. If we can build up an incredible lead, running 1 and 2 like this, do not ask me how, why, what they are thinking, putting themselves on the soft tyre here with the rain only getting harder, getting more of it. Cilier's is on for a win. He's lapping cars. He's in the zone. I don't even need to push him. I'm going to push the engine. I think we can push the engine. But this is... We've just lapped Woods. We've just lapped Holgerson. What on earth are they doing? This is going to be a weird race finish because the cars around us have just thrown away everything that was giving them track position. Lovera is a lap down. Even we can defend that. These tyres will go to the end. They will have very little performance left, but they will go to the end. The LeBrons are down in 10th and 12th on a track that you can't really overtake on. Lovera's in 3rd, Kokonen's in 4th, Pellegrini, DuPont, the other DuPont, Fisher. I am flummoxed. I am completely befuddled. And a yellow flag here would only extend everything for us. Lovera in 3rd place, the car directly behind us, punctured. They want to go on the full wets. I'm not letting them go on the full wets. I mean, I guess we could. We've got so much space. You know what? We can. There's no point risking it. We can do it. We can just go on the full wets and just keep running. Because look, where are they? They're still a lap down. Kokkonen on the Inters. Lovera's going to get a podium. Unless Kokkonen holds them up. No, Kokkonen's gone in. Morstan, okay, Morstan's going to get a podium. Please, tell me why. That will be the title of this video. We went on to the Inters. Wait, no. They went on to the Inters. Maldonado and Holgerson went on to the Inters with the track here. There's a yellow flag. One of the Ezzolinis has crashed. Our tyres are going to run to the end. We've got a lap up on Morstan. There's no way Morstan is getting that lap back. We're going to finish 1-2. I don't get it. Look, so where my mouse is, where I'm hovering, they decided we're going to go into the Inters now. Here, maybe even earlier, a lap earlier. The track is bone dry. What are they doing? And then they stayed on them, and then they were losing time, and they stayed on them. Now, the biggest question here is, would it be mean to give Bregman the win? Would it be fair on Cilliers? I don't think it would be fair. I don't think it would be fair to take the win away. I know Bregman is the one competing in the drivers more, but we're more focused on the team. I don't see any reason to swap them. I just need them to run it home. I just need them to bring it home as it is. Just completely calm, no pushing. In fact, we don't even need to really burn the engines to the end because we're a lap up. This is just ridiculous. I didn't even get to finish my thought, I'll be honest. So we were here. They decided to go into the Inters on a bone dry track. Why? No idea. Someone then crashes out. It's a red flag. Understandable. It's Monaco. There might be a red flag. And then what? We go onto the Inters because the weather is getting worse. All of the cars in front of us are on softs. They're on dry weather track tyres. Dry tyres. The track's getting wetter. Get the Inters on. That is why you've got Lovera in 4th, Kokkonen in 7th, Pellegrini in 9th. In 8th. Okay, 9th, I was right. It makes no sense. It makes zero. Absolutely zero. Now this is what I was worried about. Because you know what a red flag does? It's a restart. I think that's on purpose. Is the time even going to let us restart? I don't know. But I think that's on purpose. Because we're running 1 and 2. They are a lap behind. Do they keep the lap behind? They should. It's only fair. We had a whole lap on them because we made the right decisions. I don't know if I trust this. I don't know if I trust that at all. I think the LeBrons are playing games. I'm not happy. No, we keep our lap. Do we keep our lap? We keep our lap. Okay. Fine. There we go. We do keep our lap. I was about to lose it, I'll be honest. I was about to lose it. I was like, are we going to lose our 1-2 that we have worked for? Incredibly hard for. I would not be happy. Oh, I was about to question, we're about to throw hands with whoever the crew chief is of the LeBrons because they do not deserve any form of points here today. They've made bad decisions left and right. We, Knight, made the correct decisions under pressure at the right moment. And we are going to run this home 1 and 2. Cilliers taking the win. Would you really have bet on Cilliers being the one to get the win here? No, you would not. That's what he's doing. We're going to slow it down to 1 time speed as we run this one home. 1-2 for the night. It was a weird race, but we made the correct decisions and we win. And what a way to win. 1-2. What a way to win. Come on. We lapped everyone. 5 laps on the Vernier cars. My goodness. Champagne everywhere. Monaco. I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what to say. We didn't do this. we didn't even do that. But do I care? Bregman goes up. If I give him the win, he's number 1 in the championship. But it would be so mean. It would be so out of order on Cilliers. What did he do wrong in that race? I don't think he did anything wrong. I even let Bregman through at one point, didn't I? I went for the pit stop or something. Bregman had a bad start on that red flag. Cilliers didn't. We are in outright second in the table by 1 point. Antoine Morel comes in. We got to win. And better than that, we got a 1-2 at Monaco where we lapped the field. Doesn't get any better. Decisions under pressure. Thank you for watching.